Hi, it's Tina from Ideas and Embellishment. It's Tina Gilbert, Ideas and Embellishment. And I got a lot of stuff here on my desk. This is, look how tiny this is. It's so cute. I can't decide. I think I'm going to do a hidden spine on this. I just think that that would be, I'm not sure yet. I'm just not sure. But what I have here, all of this ephemera, this all came from the kit. Look at this, you guys. This is what I do with ephemera. I like this paper. This is the paper I like. It just makes a big difference in the quality of the print, really. It's not, let's see, it's thin paper, kind of thin. It's, I mean, it's like 27 pound, which isn't that bad, really. But I like the way it looks. So what I do, because I want my tags and things to be substantial, I take regular, like, cardstock. This is just cardstock that I get from Hobby Lobby. It's Bobby. I think Bobby might be hungry. And I have some different papers. I just have some coffee dyed. It's like not really coffee dyed paper. It's kind of like faux paper. And I print that on the cardstock. And then I take glue stick and I typically use this glue stick, Scotch Create. And I'll take my ephemera, the sheets of ephemera, and I will paste them with glue stick onto the cardstock. And then I will put them through my laminator. And that's a trick, and I think I've said this before, that's a trick I learned from Corey Danham, and it makes it really nice. And some of them I just put through paper because I didn't, like for pockets and things. Some of them I just put through regular paper, but anyway, this is how I did the ephemera. Also, on the pages, I also have different vintage papers, and I linked that below that I got on Etsy, and I'll link those below. And what I did is I printed on the Epson print, on the paper, and then I aren't these pretty? Look how pretty. I printed them on the Epson paper, and then I printed the vintage papers. It's a PDF. And I've printed that on the back, and I've got that in there as well. Now, what I did, I saved one. This is what I did. I'm lining this up because I want it to be kind of, I'm just wanting it to be torn, and I'm just kind of lining it up. And I found that like this here. So I just kind of wanted it to be a little rough edge, so that's why I did it that way. And then I'm going to take, let's just see the white edges. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to do it this way. I'm going to get my ink, and I'm going to do it this way, like this on the, all at one time. I think that the next time, my next journal, I have some people that, some of my subscribers were saying that they would like me to do some back to basics stuff. So this is a journal using a digital kit, and you don't have to, you can use just regular, sounds like the cat's in my room or something. You can use just stuff. But I'm probably going to add a couple other things in here, so it'll be... Now, what I really like to do is I'm going to put this in 3. I want to make sure it looks like it's right side up. I'm not sure which is the right side up. I'm going to just put this into 3 different, and see, and then I can check. Like this I can see is, so I can kind of check and make sure. Let's see, I'm not real worried about it too much, actually. These are really pretty. How pretty. And I'm just gonna divide these into 3 different piles. I printed out 15 of the pages because I like, I'm sorry, I'm not out of frame. I like to have about 5 pages in a signature. So this is 2. I didn't actually. So these are really pretty, I'm hoping. Probably should have done this ahead of time, but I'm just showing you guys. And this is the Practical Nature kit. And I'll probably not. A lot of mushrooms, flowers. I'm probably going to have to recount because I know I'm gotten messed up somehow. I'm not real. Yeah, something's gone wrong. All right, let's see what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 3 of them. 5, 5, 5. Okay, so we have 5. And then I'm gonna look and I think I have some more of this paper. I don't know if I want to use this or not. I have, let's see what we have here. I have, one thing I do like to use in them is an envelope, but I'm not sure if my envelopes are small enough for this journal. I might have to look and see. I do have, thinking. I have this. I have all of these old papers. So this is something about that. Here is, I think, shorthand. It's a check dated 1932. That's kind of cool. Maybe some of these things, I don't know. I think maybe these would be better like in a junk journal, like junk journal, junky journal. We have this. I don't know, all of these old things. Really old pieces, letters from these things. I could do one of these. So, all of these things. I think I'm just gonna, I don't think I'm gonna use any of this stuff. I think I'm just gonna do, for this one, I think I'll save all the vintage stuff for the next one, and then just use this as the journal. So, what this will be is like this. We will fold all the pages. Fold the pages. And you can here and here, depending on which side you want to have your thing on. Now look, what I did is I did tear these, but what I'm going to end up having to do is cut this, because I want my pages to be the same, if that makes sense. And what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up having a lot of, go ahead and this much off, I think. Okay, that, and then I'm going to go ahead with this again. So much for me tearing, but it was fun. Okay, we got that one. Let's see, I believe it goes like this. I don't know, what's everybody been doing? That's a pretty one. I think I'm gonna do, I like this one. I love the sunflowers. I'm gonna put that on the front. Well, I guess I can't, Hannah, because it's the other way. I don't know, that could be mushrooms. That's kind of cute. I'll put that on the front. Nose is itching. So I have, you know, a lot of people are saying, you are making journals really fast. Well, you know, when you do it like this, or with a kid, it's really easy. Especially if you're not really, I mean, I'm not doing a whole lot of artistic stuff to these, but there is a lot of artistic stuff that you can do with journals. Like this one's got a little bee. So, like I said, these are the papers. on the inside, this one I didn't do that, did I? No. So when you're doing a digital kit, oh, and what I did is because the cover was so small, I printed these off at 85%. They were 85%, and I just printed them like that. And they came out the right size for the journal. I like this one. Yeah, pick them up. This is on the front. And then I'll go ahead and cut this off. So yes, the Lazy Day journal is in my Etsy shop. There is a link below my Etsy, and there should be a link in the description box for my Etsy shop. So, all right, so we have these three. Which one do we want? I think this one would be cute on the front, and these three. So this will go in such and thusly, like this. See, perfect. That's just perfect. What a cute little journal. All right, so we have this, and I think I don't know if I wanna. I think I might go ahead and do a hidden spine. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I have a lot of I could use this. I think what I'm gonna do, I need a piece of, I'm gonna use this cardstock. You can just use whatever. And I'm going to glue this onto here. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because I want it to be really glued down, and I don't want to put it through the laminator right now. So I just want to cover this. Just stick it on here and cover it. Make it nice and okay. So my pages, well, first we need to measure the pages. They are right at 6 3/4, okay? So I need this to be, actually this needs to be, it could be 6 3/4. Let's do the 6 3/4. Okay. That sounds like something out of Harry Potter. Let me get a trimmer. Oops, there's no 6 3/4 here. Just always keep my scraps of cardstock. And I need to cut this part off though. Here, I know. ahead. We don't need that. 6 3/4 by 6 3/4 by 1 and let's do 1 and 1/8. That's not, yeah, 1 and 1/8 like this. Okay, now this should fit right here. And it does, it's beautiful. Okay, we'll keep that. Now I also need another piece, but I need paper. So I'm just going to get a piece of scrap paper out of here. And this is, I said 6 3/4. I want to make sure. 6 3/4. So let's go ahead and just make a, doesn't really matter. Okay. So what I like to do with this is just fold it in half. You need to make a template. Just carefully and then I fold it in half again. The cat in there going meow, 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 meow. Then I actually want it to be like an inch. So let me get my, it'd be about an inch from the side, either side. Okay, so we're going to have a hole here, a hole here, and a hole here. And then what we're going to do is take this here like this, just mark it on here. And then we're going to take this, and I'm going to measure this. So what I have here, I'm going to put this in the middle, have a middle here, a middle here, a middle there. That's what I'm going to do. You see, I'm kind of eyeballing. I know that the center is right here. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm doing it on the other side. Let's do it on the other side. Let's do this here, here, here. In the middle, and then I just usually go about 1/4 inch on either side. Then I'm going to take this here. I think the dogs are terrorizing the cat. It's okay. It's okay. Poor kitty. I'm going to stick this in here. Do the same. So what we have is this. Here. Okay, so what we have is this. And then we'll take this. I do want to ink it, though. Ink it. All right, I got it on this side. I just usually keep a piece of packaging that I get from, I don't know, I think think things come in it to keep it safe. I'm going to get my handy dandy kit here that I got on Amazon. And I think I'll use this thread. This looks kind of cool. Maybe, oh, there's some black. I got all kinds of thread. Where's my thingy? Here it is. And I'm just going to punch holes where the intersections are in this piece of cardboard, cardstock cardboard. Okay, so we have this on this side, so we can put this away. So we have this little template, and we're going to take this and we're going to put it inside. And it's really important, y'all. I would think it's very important for you to mark a T, and we'll call this a little T right there. Because even if your holes are exactly right, I'm going to put this at the top. Even if your holes are exactly right, it could be a little off, and you don't. See, this is not going to be, there's a little bit of space at the bottom, that's okay. But you want your top to be flush, because you want your pages to be even. So I like to do from the side, because it goes right in that crease. And then in the middle, and then in the bottom, so that we have holes. So we need a needle and a thread. Which one do I want to use? I think I want to use this one. And I was thinking, I do like this color. I think I'll just use this one. You go 1, 2, and usually a half. Let me get my scissors. And thread the thread. Now, I'm going to take this. I'm going to go in through the middle and in through the middle of this template. Make sure the tops are the tops. Okay. Pull it through the middle. You can just leave it there. Then I'm going to go in through this top one and in through the top hole. Come on now. Where's the top one? Let's see. I can't find where I poked. There it is. Okay, pull it, go all the way to the bottom, and all the way in the bottom hole. Pull it, whoops, and make sure you don't have all your pages messed up. Okay, here we are, like this. And then we want to go back in this middle, but you want to make sure that you don't split your thread like this. You want to make sure that the thread doesn't split. Yeah, there you go. You'll be able to tell, because if you do split the threads, it will not tighten. It won't tighten. It won't. So we have this. It's nice and tight over here, see? Make sure, and then we go right over left, left over right. Okay, and because this is waxed thread, it's fine. Now, you guys, if you don't have waxed thread and you just want to use, if I use embroidery floss, I got me one of these. I got it on Amazon. You just pull your thread through it and it waxes the thread. And I got that on Amazon. So now we go to the next one. So we have the first little signature in there. And go to the next one. And I'm going to go ahead and make my top to top. And then I'm going to poke the holes using my template. Okay, then I'm going to get my needle, my thread. 1, 2, and a little more. 2.5. Now, more than likely, the decorating is what takes the longest. I go in the middle, find the next set of holes, go in the middle. My dogs are growling. Either you could go through the top or the bottom, it doesn't matter. You go in either the top or the bottom. This is a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. It's what they call the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. And you go all the way to the next hole, to the bottom or the top, depending. If you come in through the top, then, all right, y'all. There it goes. Down through the bottom hole. And our spine. And then we go back in through the middle, making sure not to split the threads. And I guess I didn't show you. You want one side on like this. And I know everybody doesn't do this, but Nick the Booksmith does it, and I just trust her. So you want to make sure this is nice and straight. See how pretty that is? Nice and straight. Right over left. Left over right. And if you want to leave these long, you can. You can leave them long and make them, put little, you know, what do you call it? Little charms or whatever on there. Last but not least, get our template, line it up at the top. I like to put a little thingy right here. Get my awl, same template, using the same one, top to top. Always put the top up there. And then this is over. You can throw that away. You don't need it anymore. It served its usefulness. 1, 2, and a little more. Whoops. And throw that in there. Get my awl in there. Get my thread. Here. Then in through the middle. And go in through the middle and all the way to the top. Okay. And go all the way to the bottom hole. And we're going through the, you know, you're going through this template thing in the back, so. Then through the middle again. And we are not piercing the threads, because we want them to be able to put my little thing back. All right, pull it tight, make sure it's tight. See how nice that looks. And if this was on the outside of the book, it would look just like this on the outside of the book. So I could have done it that way. I could have done it, but I didn't. So I'm going right over left, left over right. All right. All that's done. It's going to go up. And we have this. This is what we have. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do with this? We are going to saturate this thing with glue. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to put this as much, lots and lots of glue. I'm going to put this all the way to the top and make sure it's in the center. Now make sure it's in the center. Yep. Glue that down real good. Real well. Oh, look at that, y'all. Somebody should have stopped me. I did it upside down. Okay, we're going to do this again. Make sure you don't have it upside down. It's a good thing I saw it. You have a little wiggle room with this stuff. I think I'm going to put some art glitter glue in there too. Where's my art glitter glue? Y'all, that was almost a big thingy. Can you imagine? My beautiful book. This is then here in between bound folder. Just use this one. Make sure all there. And this should be, looks pretty even to me on either side. Okay, then we can do this. And what I'm gonna do is lay something heavy on it so it can get very, very glued. Put something heavy on it right here, like the book. This book right here. There you go. Then we'll leave that to dry overnight. And the next time we come back, we will start playing with all of these gorgeous things. Look how pretty. Yes. So, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you later. Do me a favor, if you like this video at all, please give it a thumbs up. And also leave a little comment. Tell me, do you like to work with digitals, or do you want me to do let me know if you want me to do a true junk journal, one that I am using, coffee dyed paper and vintage ephemera and all that kind of stuff and whatever. Let me know. Please let me know what you want. I want to do what you want, okay? And I really appreciate all of y'all's comments and watching and all that kind of stuff. So, let me know. I'll be waiting. Until next time, I'll see you later.